Hey y'all, what is going on? How are you? Oh, first off, I figured this was quite appropriate for what I'm about to record right now. The mom tag. Look at that. I love it. I got it at Old Navy and it was only $11.99. So, love a sale. Getting on with the video now. So I was tagged by my friend, my internet bestie. Yeah, I don't have my glasses. Time out. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with my glasses so I can see you and you can see me. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, Lede from Love Always Lede YouTube channel and as well as Instagram, she tagged me in the mom tag. I said, sure, I accept your challenge. Let me do this. I don't know how many of these questions are really going to apply because I don't have babies anymore. I have a 12-year-old Isaiah, and then I have a 8-year-old Aaliyah, and I have a 7. Excuse me, he just turned 7. Excuse me, Noah. So, in the beginning, okay, in the beginning. So I have the questions on my phone here, and question number 1 is favorite mom hack. So I didn't really have any mom hacks too much per se. I would just have bottles pre-made as far as like powder in the bottle so that when we go out and about, I would have a bottle of water and just go ahead and fill it up and it'd be good to go instead of having to take the whole giant container. So I guess that would be a hack right there for me. Embarrassing mom moment. Oh, y'all, I don't know. I don't think I've had a whole lot of them. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess my uncle took my youngest, which is Noah, and we were at a family buffet style restaurant, and he put him on the table and told him to dance, and one of the waitresses came over and gave him a quarter. Yo. So I would consider that an embarrassing mom moment because I was just like, oh my gosh, seriously? What part of the day do you love the most? I guess my favorite part of the day is when I get my crew, I pick them up from school, and they are super duper excited to tell me about their day and what they did and what they learned, all that great stuff there. And then they want to know what we're going to have to eat for snack or just for dinner because they're greedy butts. Okay. What part of the day do I like the least is the next question. It would probably have to be my evening time schedule because once I get my youngest, it's just so hectic trying to get dinner and trying to get clothes for whatever they may need for that day, for the next day, and then also trying to make sure they take their showers and use soap. Mainly my youngster. And just things like that. So I would say probably just say my evening routine because it's kind of hectic. And then I'm just like, by that time, I'm just kind of tired myself. The worst thing that someone said to me while I was pregnant was that you are carrying triplets. And I told them, no, I'm not carrying triplets. Oh my gosh, or you're so big, or you look huge. Or they just come over and start touching my belly. Back up. Don't touch me. I don't know where your hands have been. Do not touch me. Baby names I didn't agree on. So for my son Isaiah, I originally wanted to name him Maxwell, but it didn't fit him. It didn't. And when I just didn't agree. His dad wanted him to be a junior, and I didn't want juniors, so we didn't agree on that. So we did agree on Isaiah. And for my second one, my little mama, she was originally, I liked the name Serenity. I also liked the name Jemiah. I think it was Jemiah. And I also loved Aaliyah. So her dad wanted to name, he wanted to do Talia or Ariel, and I said no. So we didn't agree on that. We did finally come to an agreement, and we agreed with Aaliyah. So we did that one. And for my youngster, I was originally looking at, Honestly, I didn't have a whole lot of names picked for him. So me and my husband already agreed on Noah from the jump. And I let him have the middle name. He's set in stone right there for Noah. Do you co-sleep? No, I have never co-slept with my children. It's something I bought, but I never used with my kids. Honestly, I think it was a bottle rack. Never used it. Never ever used it. I just bought it because I was like, oh, it's so cute. I need to get it. That's what I said. No, I never used it. So I just ended up giving it to Goodwill in the box brand new. 3 hospital bag must-haves. So I had to have A&D in my bag. I had to have my pillow. I had to have my pillow, and I had to have my bear. Those are my 3 must-have in my hospital bag. Are you a routine mom, or are you a go with the flow kind of mom? And what does my bedtime routine looks like for my... I am a teacher at heart. I'm a teacher. I've taught for over a few years. So I have routine. I've always had a routine. Has it always been perfect? No. And that's the truth. So honestly, I would say once I had my second, I was on a better routine. But with my first, it was kind of go with the flow. And then we eventually got into a routine with him. And the bedtime routine, as far as my crew, I would have them down. Even now, like I have my kids down. My elementary crew is down by 8 o'clock. And my middle schooler is down by 9. And last year it was 7:30 for my elementary crew and 8 o'clock for my middle schooler. Because I like to have a routine. Also because I want to make sure they get enough rest for the next day and there's no excuse not to get up. So there we go. What type of labor did you have? I had 3 C-sections. Each one was scheduled ahead of time, so I knew when my kids were coming. So yeah, C-sections. First, with my oldest son, they put me on penicillin. It was the first, they was testing it out to see because I have a small cervix. So honestly, originally I was told at 19 by my doctor that I would not ever be able to conceive kids. And if I did conceive kids, it would be hard on my body and it would be really hard on me and I would not be able to deliver them vaginally. So I knew that going in, we conceive kids. So anyways, did that. And then they put me on penicillin and I wasn't dilating. I think I was stuck at like 3 for the longest. And around 10:13 p.m. on June 29th, my oldest finally came out via C-section. And my second, my little mama, I was scheduled to have her. And back on my first child, he was actually supposed to be born July 4th. He ended up scheduling his C-section, my C-section for June 29th. And with my little mama, she was supposed to be born October 31st. But I scheduled the C-section for October 26th. So at 8, was it 8 in the morning for her? They didn't even worry about putting me on any type of medications to get my labor to start or anything. We just went straight and forth into the procedures and went ahead and got the other medicines things you have to take. And then I went through to the OR and had a C-section and she came out at, I think I'm gonna say 8:30 in the morning, y'all. Eyes wide open. My third son, he was supposed to be born, when was his due date? August something, I want to say. I can't remember his actual due date. I have to look in his book. But I had 2 options to choose from for a C-section for him. And one was July 31st and the other one was August 3rd. And both of those dates are very significant to me because my grandmother passed away in 2011 on July 31st, and she was had her homegoing ceremony on August 3rd. So either way, I was going to be happy because it reminded me of her. But I chose July 31st and ended up they didn't have anything available that day, so had to have them August 3rd, which is still good. So there we go. Have I ever been mom shamed? I was at church one day, y'all, and I was up and children's church was letting in, they were taking kids for children's church, and I was up just watching, making sure they both, all my kids got to where they need to go. And one of the members sitting on the pew was like, "You're such a mother hen. You're such a mother hen. Why don't you stop? You got to let them grow and learn." And I just kind of turned and looked at her like, those are my kids. If I want to watch them walk all the way to where they're going, then I can watch them. They are mine. And you have a great day. That's what I told her. And went on back to my seat. So if you want to call that mom shame, I guess that's it right there, because she's being nosy basically and all up in my business. Some of my biggest challenges that I've faced since I became a mom is just having more patience on top of patience. I know it might not make sense, but I'm going to get here. Listen, I'm going to explain it to you. So I already have patience, but I have to have like 4 to 5 times more patience now because I have kids, and they are totally different, and they're not like me. I was very quiet. I did what I was told. Don't get me wrong, I was a kid, so I cut up a little bit, but nothing crazy with my kids. Y'all, this crew here, they're good kids. Don't get it twisted. They're good kids, but the environment that they're growing up in, as far as the school and things like that, it's just so hard to keep them structured like I want them to be. I still do my best. I still have that extra patience. The best piece of advice that I've ever been given is just love them as much as you can, and tell them that you love them, and show them that you love them, and encourage them always. Biggest piece of advice you've given to a new mom? I've never really given any other moms any advice. Not really. I just told them to enjoy it. I guess that would be it. Just enjoy it as long as you can. So who's my mom crush? I don't have one. But I do have some ladies that I would like to tag. I'm going to tag Crystal Evans. I'm also going to tag Karla's Sweet Life, to tag Jessica Living Life. Also, I would like to tag Melissat Xo. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment. Again, my name is, did I introduce myself? No. Kenyatta. My channel's name is K.Rene. And don't forget to subscribe and hit my bell. And so you don't miss no videos from me, right? Anyway, y'all, I'm in a silly mood. All right, guys. Keep the hope, keep the faith, and keep praying, guys. I'll catch y'all in my next one. Bye.